everyone, good morning and welcome back to Galileo's third annual Special Integration Film Festival featuring existing and new students and staff. To my right here is Miss Vanessa.
Hi, everyone.
And I've had the pleasure of working with her on this extensive project for the past 6 weeks. Together, we laughed, we cried, we argued, but more importantly, we persevered. And then we hugged real tight when it was all over. As you know, we've been working with our partner from Hands-On Media, Jessie Curell, and I think she's in the crowd. You want to say just hi, Jessie?
Yes.
Hi, Jessie. We're going to talk to you later, Jessie. Awesome. And this year, although students were more equipped with the knowledge and had an easier performance throughout the 6 weeks, Vanessa and I had to learn and relearn the logistics and technological aspects of it. But as the saying goes, a bend in the road is not the end of the road. And so here we are today, after much collaboration and teamwork from both students and teachers, and of course with the help of our partners, Bridge and Lou. Come and say hi quickly. These are our partners. We got the job done, and it was done real well. Stop motion animation allows our students to really immerse themselves into a world of creativity and originality through clay modeling. And it showcases their ability to use educational technology for a stimulating learning experience. This year, our students took their digital video productions to the next level in their Phase 2 creations. Students created 5 videos and included different actions such as jumping around, moving exterior limbs, and breaking items apart. The project highlights how well our students have learned to use the Stop Motion Studio Pro app. And as was the case last year, these original videos will be found on Galileo's YouTube channel.
Hi, everyone. I'm Vanessa, and I must say, as a novice teacher in the SI department, I could not ask for a better bunch of students and colleagues to work with.
Yay!
Initially, this project scared me, but through much trial and error and with the expertise of our students, I was surprised at how well it all unfolded.
And she was amazing, really amazing.
And how much fun we had in the process. Students worked together during every step of the stop motion process. Using either clay characters, puppets, or objects, stop motion animation is a wonderful media activity for youth and adults of all ages, for storytelling, language development, teamwork, and creative expression. We wish to celebrate and share our students' stop motion animation videos with you today, but before we do so, we'd like to thank again our colleagues who assisted throughout, Ms. Brigida and Ms. Lou. And we'd also like to thank our administrators, Ms. Martina and Ms. Ariana, for their encouragement and support. And lastly, we would like to thank and applaud our amazing students who took on this challenge for the 3rd time without hesitation. Woo! Thank you again for being here with us today, and we will now show you the in the making video we created of the entire stop motion process where our students shared their experience.
Enjoy!
Stop motion animation
Vera, we can't hear anything. There's no sound.
You have to unmute yourself.
But even if I'm unmuted, I don't hear. And everybody else upstairs is the same thing. Yes, we cannot hear.
Okay, just give us 1 sec. We're just gonna, I believe we forgot to enable sound. Yeah, include computer sound.
Okay, but mute.
Marissa, when we started, can you just say we're good so we can continue? Thank you. So we're gonna mute ourselves.
All good. Thank you.
Stop motion animation, simplified, is a photographic filmmaking technique where an object is moved in front of a camera and photographed many times. As the sequences of photographs are played back, a continuous motion is produced, kind of like a flipbook, resembling a movie. Here's a fun fact. Did you know the very first documented stop motion animated film is credited to J. Stewart Blackton and Albert E. Smith for their animated film The Humpty Dumpty Circus, released in 1898 and showed a day in the life in a toy circus. Stop motion animation fosters collaboration and teamwork. Not one person can do the job alone. Instead, different roles are assigned in order to complete each video. A producer, a set designer, a photographer, and animators must come together as a team, communicate, share ideas, and come to a consensus. The project allows students the freedom to be creative through a dynamic and stimulating digital and hands-on learning experience. Here's a synopsis of Paula in action.
Once upon a time, in ancient Egypt, there lived a wealthy pharaoh, his queen, and his favorite mummy, Galileo Galilei. On a muggy and windy day, the pharaoh said to his queen,
So, what does the pharaoh say to the queen?
I'm gonna think of, I know. Let's see.
Stay on the blue line.
I'm staying on it, don't worry. Well, my dear, would you. Well, my dear. Now, dear, I don't know how to write that.
DE.
D-E, okay. D-E,
AR.
A-R. My dear, would you like to go out for a walk or do you want to stay here in the palace? I'm a good I'm a good writer, storyteller.
Through this multifaceted project, SI students took their digital video production course to the next level in their Phase 2 creations by moving about exterior limbs, jumping up and down, and tearing apart objects. The Stop Motion Studio Pro app allows us to edit techniques, select our own music creation, choose from an array of sound effects, voice, and sound altering. The storyboards used were recycled from last year to match the new storylines created by each team. Disneyland Fun, Ancient Egypt, Animal Teamwork, Don't Judge a Book by its Cover, and A Lesson Learned.
Storyboard creation. Students collaborated in teams to produce a storyline. beginning, middle, end, a setting, special characters, and surrounding objects of their choice. Clay modeling. Students' creativity truly shine in this step, as for each storyline, students had to model not only the characters involved in the story, but any objects related to the scenery of their choice. Clay modeling is a therapeutic and fun way to help students stay focused and build their self-esteem. It promotes sensory development as it offers a tactile and visual sensory learning experience. In stage setup, students in their individual stations were provided with an iPad, the Stop Motion Studio Pro app, a tripod, a stand, and their own storyboard creations and clay models. In photography, students snapped over 100 pictures of clay models moving 1 inch at a time. 2 animators and 1 photographer were needed in each team for this step. For the digital editing, students had the opportunity to explore different sound effects, voice and dialogue, and music, which can all be found on the Stop Motion Studio Pro app.
I love using the iPad, so I choose the role of photographer when I had to snap pictures of each move made by the clay characters.
My favorite part of the project was the claymation because it was therapeutic for me.
Combining clay with technology? Yeah, I'm in.
It was great seeing Jessie again. She showed us some cool tricks from the stop motion app.
Their 1 minute videos were created over the course of 6 weeks with determination and resilience. Students were committed to ensuring every aspect of the project was completed to the best of their abilities, and they persevered to the end. Congratulations to all SI students for a job well done.
All right, so are we back on?
Yeah.
Okay. So I hope you enjoyed the in the making video. Now we're going to show you the short clips that your children have made. Starting with animal teamwork, sorry. Starting with animal teamwork. And in order to really capture each detail of the short story, of the short films, we're going to view them twice because they're only about a minute long. So, Bridge, when you're ready. No.
Oh, hold on. Did they hear what we just said?
Yeah.
Include computer sound. Okay, stop sharing. Share.
One day on a farm in North Carolina, there were three friendly animals, a pig, a cat, and a chicken. In the late afternoon, all of a sudden, a zombie showed up out of nowhere and tried to eat the animals alive. Then the three friendly animals outsmarted the ugly zombie and threw him into a trap.
Yay!
Screamed the animals. Then the animals had a party and said,
"We hope there are no more zombies around to anger us."
And then the cat answered,
We got him!
and then they partied all night long.
Wait till the end.
One day on a farm in North Carolina, there were three friendly animals, a pig, a cat, and a chicken. In the late afternoon, all of a sudden, a zombie showed up out of nowhere and tried to eat the animals alive. Then the three friendly animals outsmarted the ugly zombie and threw him into a trap.
Yay!
Screamed the animals. Then the animals had a party and said,
We hope there are no more zombies around to anger us.
and then the cat answered,
We got him!
and then they partied all night long.
Okay, now next to the end button, there's a stop share. Next one, yeah. Okay. So now
Okay,
you
so
can-
the mic is on. All right, so we're going to Miss Rihanna actually will give out the awards to the first team, Animal Teamwork. Yes, you are.
How do you do that?
You're going to call out our wonderful students.
How do I get up?
Hold on, hold on.
So for animal teamwork, can I please have Nicholas come down?
All right, we're good. Okay, you can stand on the side.
Sarah, on peut pas voir
Yes.
l'image. On
Sorry?
voit pas l'image.
What?
We cannot see. No, we cannot see you guys.
Because you're still sharing.
The sharing is off though.
No, the sharing is off.
Sharing's
Look, it says
off.
share.
Are we, because we're too far?
Make it a full screen.
It is full.
Large gallery?
The beauty of technology.
Now?
All right. Is that better?
Yes, yes, we can see you guys.
Okay, sorry about that.
Can I please have Gabriel come down? Here's your trophy. Take a nice picture. Nicholas? No, come and stay here.
We have to take a group picture. Yeah.
Malachi. Let's look at everyone.
So you guys fit?
Guys, come and stand on the side.
Stand next to the
Stand on the side. Can I have Ali come?
Thank you.
With you?
Good job. Hold on, not where Gabriel, we don't see Gabriel. Hold on, look at Nicholas.
And last but not least, do we have Tanya in the house?
Yes, we do. Okay, take a group picture.
It's okay. And then we'll take a nice picture. So let's line up and get a nice picture with Miss Martina.
Come right here. All right,
Can we get everyone in the picture?
Yeah, 1, 2,
Okay,
3.
ready?
Cheese.
Let's say winners.
Winners.
Congratulations. All right. Can we have all cameras off, please, just so that you guys can see us full screen? Okay, we can view the second video. Sorry?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
perfect.
so share, but include the sound.
Okay, so now we will watch our second video, which is a lesson learned. And again, we'll view it twice, just so you can really capture the full details. Go ahead.
Once upon a time in a school in St. Hilbert, Vera, a great student, arrives after the bell rings. The teacher, Mr. Jose, looks up at her and says,
"You're late again. That's it. Go see the principal."
Vera walks like a germaphobe to the principal's office. Mr. Alfie, the principal, slowly takes a step forward, puts one hand on his hips, and waves a finger at Vera. Mr. Alfie then says,
"The next time you arrive late, you will be sent home."
Vera apologized for being late and felt terrible about it. She whimpers.
Well, I'm sorry. Please forgive my tardiness.
And from that day on, Vera was never late ever again. Once upon a time in a school in St. Hilbert, Vera, a great student, arrives after the bell rings. The teacher, Mr. Jose, looks up at her and says,
"You're late again. That's it. Go see the principal."
Vera walks like a germaphobe to the principal's office. Mr. Alfie, the principal, slowly takes a step forward, puts one hand on his hips, and waves a finger at Vera. Mr. Alfie then says,
"The next time you arrive late, you will be sent home."
Vera apologized for being late and felt terrible about it. She whimpers.
Well, I'm sorry. Please forgive my tardiness.
And from that day on, Vera was never late ever again.
Okay. Good. Next to the S. Next to the there.
Wait, are we on mute?
Yeah, we're
Good? All right, so please, Sanas, can you grab the lights, please? And now for more awards, can we have, please, Jonathan, Jessica, Anthony, Alfie, and Jose, right over here, please.
Why are we here? Come to do. Thanks, yeah. Good job, Jess. Good job, Anthony.
You can stand right over there, okay?
Good job, Alfie.
And stand right next to me. Yeah, so first one will be, Jonathan is absent today. Jessica? Yeah. All right, you want to take a quick picture with Jessica? We do it at the end. We can do it at the end. Yeah. Okay. Anthony?
For some reason.
Alfie? And Mr. Jose. A round of applause, everyone. All right, let's take a nice picture. Alfie, you want to come in the front here? You're smaller. Yeah, come on. Jessica, come in front of Alfie. All right, squeeze into Anthony. All right. Here. Alfie, look. I'm good. Good? I'm good. All right, thank you guys. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Polly.
All right, so now. Sorry?
Nice job, Anthony.
Okay, so now for our third video, we have ancient Egypt.
The story of ancient.
The story of ancient Egypt.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Once upon a time, in ancient Egypt, there lived a wealthy pharaoh, his queen, and his favorite mummy, Galileo Galilei. On a muggy and windy day, the pharaoh said to his queen,
"Well, my dear, would you like to go for a walk? Or would you like to stay in and watch the servants work?"
Very gracefully, the queen shouts,
"Off with your head, my dear Pharaoh! These servants should be freed from this horrible palace."
Suddenly, Galileo Galilei screams out,
"Don't let the servants slave around. Let them be free once and for all."
The pharaoh was so insulted by all these accusations that he orders them to jump up and down and squeal like seals or being chased by dolphins. And they all lived unhappily ever after. The end. Once upon a time, in ancient Egypt, there lived a wealthy pharaoh, his queen, and his favorite mummy, Galileo Galilei. On a muggy and windy day, the pharaoh said to his queen,
"Well, my dear, would you like to go for a walk? Or would you like to stay in and watch the servants work?"
Very gracefully, the queen shouts,
"Off with your head, my dear Pharaoh! These servants should be freed from this horrible palace."
Suddenly, Galileo Galilei screams out,
"Don't let the servants slave around. Let them be free once and for all."
The pharaoh was so insulted by all these accusations that he orders them to jump up and down and squeal like seals or being chased by dolphins. And they all lived unhappily ever after. The end.
All right, so I'm not sure if they can see us.
I can't see it.
Yeah. Make a big screen.
You have to get the picture on.
Yes, we know. Thank you, Paula.
That's why I'm always.
Yeah,
That's
why I'm always around.
so funny.
All right, so Miss Brigida will announce the next, the members of the next film.
Which is Egypt. So Alexi is not here today. We're gonna have Alex Ponte.
Yep.
Lily Kalush. Lily. Stanley Tan.
Yeah.
And Paula Lanucci.
Oh, yeah, the name.
You gotta.
Oh. Okay, so now get with Miss Bridge, you guys are gonna take a picture. So turn around, Stanley. Miss Bridge.
Hold on, we don't see Lily.
Yeah.
Don't see Lily? Okay. Next to Alex.
All right, we're good.
Over. There you go.
Show your
Lily,
certificates.
Lily, turn, honey.
Show your certificates and trophies.
Thank you, Paula.
I'm good. so now our next video is called Don't Judge a Book by Its Cover.
One day on a ranch in San Antonio, a guy and a girl walk by a bar and sit at a table on the patio.
Chaplin, the guy, orders a whiskey, and Lori Davis, the girl, orders a brandy.
They find a nice little table on the patio and decide to have a little chat.
While sipping their drinks, a loud bang makes them jump out of their seats. While on the floor, they look up and see a giant staring right at them with big, beady black eyes. Chaplin and Lori begin shaking and loudly scream out.
Leave us alone, please!
We didn't do anything wrong.
The giant smirks and begins laughing.
Ah ha ha! Gotcha. You're such scaredy cats.
They all sit and have drinks and spend a wonderful time together.
One day on a ranch in San Antonio, a guy and a girl walk by a bar and sit at a table on the patio.
Chaplin, the guy, orders a whiskey, and Lori Davis, the girl, orders a brandy.
They find a nice little table on the patio and decide to have a little chat.
While sipping their drinks, a loud bang makes them jump out of their seats. While on the floor, they look up and see a giant staring right at them with big, beady black eyes. Chaplin and Lori begin shaking and loudly scream out.
Leave us alone, please!
We didn't do anything wrong.
The giant smirks and begins laughing.
Ah ha ha! Gotcha. You're such scaredy cats.
They all sit and have drinks and spend a wonderful time together.
All right, great job.
I like that.
So,
It's on a white screen.
yeah. How come it goes out of my, it doesn't go out of my?
I'm happy to get my arm back.
Oops, she lost her arm there at one point. So Miss Martina will now present the awards.
So the first person, Tanya. Tanya's absent. So we're gonna have Joe Romeo.
I like Joe.
Congratulations. Stand right there, okay? Then we have Adamo Testone.
Not
He's not
here.
here. Then we have Alex Fittinicchio. I guess you were the giant in the.
Yeah.
With the black beady eyes. And Emily Baliki, she's also absent.
Giant.
All right, so just, I have the, Joe, come on this side.
The small group.
It's a small group, I have the giant.
Smile.
Thank you, good job.
Thanks,
Good job, Joe. Good job, Alex.
And last but not least, we have a fun-filled Disneyland day.
Once upon a time, in Disneyland Fun, there were three sidekicks, Doc, Timothy, and Sebastian. Doc likes to ride in a Slinky Dash roller coaster. Sebastian likes to watch shows, and Timothy enjoys watching fireworks. One day, after a very tiring Slinky Dash ride, the three sidekicks are hungry for a snack.
Oh, that looks yummy.
Says Doc.
Oh, can I have one too? Oh, yeah.
Says Tim.
Wait, what about me? I want one too.
Says Sebastian.
Oh, Jiminy Cricket, I've lost my temper. What's with these buttered fingers of mine? Come here, you. Wait for me.
And off they went on their slinky dash with mouths full of Timbits.
Once upon a time, in Disneyland Fun, there were three sidekicks, Doc, Timothy, and Sebastian. Doc likes to ride in a Slinky Dash roller coaster. Sebastian likes to watch shows, and Timothy enjoys watching fireworks. One day, after a very tiring Slinky Dash ride, the three sidekicks are hungry for a snack.
Oh, that looks yummy.
Says Doc.
Oh, can I have one too? Oh, yeah.
Says Tim.
Wait, what about me? I want one too.
Says Sebastian.
Oh, Jiminy Cricket, I've lost my temper. What's with these buttered fingers of mine? Come here, you. Wait for me.
And off they went on their slinky dash with mouths full of Timbits.
Hold on. We have to. You're still muted. Just stretch. Yeah, it's gonna come now.
All right, so now Ms. Lou will present the awards to the last group.
So we have David, who's not here, Matthew, Christina, Samanara, Nadia, and Peter.
You guys can stand on this. Stand this way because we're supposed to have our backs to
Where's Matthew?
I'm over here.
Come. Stand over there.
To the camera, face the camera.
Perfect. So we have Christina's not here. Nadia? I'm in the looch. Thank you very much. And last but not least, it's Mr. Peter. I'm Peter, my boy.
All right. Good? Yeah. All right, so those were our videos. I hope you guys enjoyed them.
Peter, thank you.
I was wondering if anyone had any questions as a question period. No. It's okay.
We have a question.
Oh,
Come, Alejandro.
Okay.
1 second. Right
Yeah.
over here, Alejandro.
Okay.
Right in front of the camera. Yeah.
Right.
Nice and loud.
What did you enjoy most about the stop motion animation project?
Oh, would anyone like to answer question number 1? Yes, Alfie, come on.
Good job. You can sit down. Good job.
Alfie's coming to answer the question. Why is this here? Okay, there. All right, Alfie.
Hi. Um, I like to do the characters to move them to do the voices. It's very amazing, very in motivation. Okay. Um, I love the background and even I love to do the animation.
That's right. Good.
Yes.
Good job. Thank you, Alfie. Thank you, my love. Are there any other questions?
Hi, Vera. We have a question.
Oh, is that Lisa G?
No, it's Bonnie.
Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie. Okay.
Hi. Leon has a question for you.
Okay.
Go ahead, Leon.
How did you come up with the storyline?
How did you come up with the storyline? Does anyone want to answer that? Oh, Peter, you look very enthusiastic. Please take a seat. All right, Peter, so you look at this camera. So how did you come up with the storyline?
By making a story, creating characters, and coming up with ideas.
Really? And did you do it alone or with your team members?
With my team members.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you.
Are there any other questions?
I do.
Yeah, we have a question, Miss Vera. Nous, on a une question.
Oh, okay. Miss Lisa G, yes, please.
Ouais, c'est Laurence qui va demander la question.
Comment c'était de rencontrer Jess pour la deuxième fois?
Dis-les un petit peu plus fort, ma belle.
Comment c'était de rencontrer Jess pour la deuxième fois?
Jessie,
Okay.
comment c'était de rencontrer Jessie pour la deuxième fois?
Okay, parfait, merci. So how was it meeting Jessie for the second time? Who would like to answer this question? Oh, yes. Hi, Alex. Come.
Yeah.
Please take a seat next to me.
Okay.
Oh, you guys are participating well.
Yeah.
Good job. So, Alex, how was it meeting Jessie for the second time? You can look at the camera there.
It was very good that I meet for a second time because I'm not usually coming on Monday, Tuesday because I was
Because you work, right?
because I was working.
And then?
Then I came only Monday just for the events.
Because Jessie was coming to see us.
Because Jessie coming to see us.
Yeah. Okay. Amazing. Okay. Great. Thank you, Alex.
Oui, Vera. On a une question ici, nous autres.
Okay.
C'est Myriam.
Thank
Vas-y,
you,
Myriam.
Claudia. Thank you.
Yes, there. Just there.
How was your experience using the clay?
How was your experience using the clay? Would anyone like to answer that? Yes, Gabriel, come on down. I'm going to use the mic for Gabriel's voice. All right, Gabriel, the camera's there. So how was your experience using the clay?
My experience was good, and I liked the texture, and I enjoyed bringing the characters to life.
So you liked the texture and you enjoyed bringing the characters to life. That's a great answer, actually. Thank you so much, Gabriel. Any other? I think we have time for maybe one more question.
Yes, that's us.
Oh, hi, Caroline.
Hey. Go ahead, Samar.
What? And can ask you and why?
Would you do this again next year and why?
Would you do this again next year and why? Who would like to answer? Marco. Oh, Marco, yes, please come on down. Like your gloves, Marco.
Thanks.
You look awesome, Marco.
Oh, he came prepared. So, would you do this again?
Yes, definitely. Because I can make a video and enjoy doing the voices.
That's right, and Marco has a fantastic voice, right, guys?
Yes.
Good job. And also, Marco, please go get your certificate because Marco helped us a lot with his voice on a lot of the videos. So yeah. Good job, Marco. So it's nearing the end of our film
Stephen has a
festival.
question.
Oh, Stephen has his hand up. Please, Stephen. Yes.
How
you may-
could you? You completely forgot about me.
How did we forget about you? Never. Did you want to be part of the videos?
No, but I wanted to say something. It's not a question, but
Okay.
it is more of a comment, by the way.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie. This was my very first ever film festival I ever attended in my entire life. As a musician and as a filmmaker, out of all the years I've been doing this, never have I seen, I'm not kidding, never have I seen such creativity from an amazing, amazing bunch as you guys at Galileo. And I'm saying this directly to my dear awesome friend Mally, Nicholas, Alfie, Nadia, and the list goes on. Don't worry, Steph, you are not excluded. I love you all. Do not stop the creativity. Shine. Just keep on shining.
Thank you. We love you. Thank you. Oh, Lisa has a question. Lisa T, is that you? Woo!
The thing is at my parents' house, I had to watch it.
We're happy to see you.
Well, I'm so happy that you invited me, and I just wanted to say you guys blew it out of the water. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Honestly,
Coming from you, that means a lot.
It's cool how you guys used and kind of changed the backgrounds from last year to make completely different stories. And I really see the progression in the stop motion. You guys did such a good job. I can't wait to see what comes next.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you.
I want to say hi to everyone. Happy holidays.
She's saying hi. Happy holidays. Thank you. Congratulations. Happy holidays. Thank you.
Bye, Lisa. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Let me.
We can't hear you.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
So I think Jessie Carell, our partner from Hands On Media, would like to say a couple of words. Jessie? Hello. Hi, your mic. We can hear you.
Hello, can you hear me now? Hey, I just want to congratulate everyone on all of your amazing projects. And I think we need to give everyone a big round of applause. Like Stephen was saying, your projects are so incredibly creative, and we need to make sure that you keep on making more projects. And a big shout out to Vera and Vanessa for your hard work. A big round of applause to you. We can't do it without you. So I just want to thank you so much for your dedication to this. It's really clear how passionate you are in supporting these students, and the projects are amazing. And thank you so much for putting this film festival on. It's such a beautiful way to wrap up the whole project, and wish everyone a great holiday break.
Thank you. Same to you. Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll keep in touch. Thank you.
Bye.
So thank you all for, I hope you've enjoyed the film festival. I hope you've enjoyed the movies made by the students. We thank you for your participation and encouragement. And I think Miss Martina would like to say something. Miss Siriana would like to say something. We'll give them the stool. You have a cushion on your stool. I'm gonna fall with this. Okay. No, they could hear us. Can you guys hear us?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
They could hear us?
Crystal clear.
So we just want to say congratulations to the students, to Ms. Vera, Vanessa, Brigida, and Lou for an incredible job they keep doing every year. Their creativity, it keeps impressing us and keeps progressing. I love their clay work, their background, the little stories. I love how they keep bringing Galileo into all the little stories. Thank you also for the families who keep supporting our students in our school. Thank you, Jesse, for the project, coming to train and to help our students and teachers to provide a great video. Ms. Siriana?
So this was my first video, my first screening, the first time I've ever seen any of the beautiful work, because I kind of didn't want to take a sneak peek, and I laughed and I laughed and I laughed.
And we cried.
So I want to congratulate the students. And you were wonderful.
We're gonna make sure that the videos are posted on our social media by tomorrow, okay? So you guys can keep watching the videos and you can show your friends and family. So great job, everyone. And I know the parents want to talk to their kids. Yes. So you can open up your cameras. Have a good day. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Great job. Matthew.
Happy parents!
All right, so Nicholas, where's mom? Mom's there.
Hey there! Hi there! Hello there!
Congratulations.
Hi, Stephen!
Everybody.
Camera.
Hi!
Hey, Alfie.
The camera has to
Hi, Alfie. Love you. Good job.
Hi, Stephen!
Guys,
Hey, Alfie. Good job.
Stephen!
Malachi.
Okay, one at a time.
Okay, so let's start with Nicholas. Mom is
Okay,
there.
Nicholas, say hi to your mom.
Malachi.
Nicholas, I love you. You look very handsome. You did a great job.
Hi, Stephen!
Malachi.
Okay, Nicholas next.
Okay,
Malachi. Yeah, one at a time, guys. Okay, we know how to be patient.
Back up a bit so they see you.
Back up.
Back
Whoa,
up.
I can't see a thing!
You don't see your.
Okay, back up a
Look,
bit more.
you see yourself. So back up a little more. See the camera's here. Go a little. Yeah.
Hi, Stephen!
Yeah, but the cord, be careful.
Stephen,
That's it.
can you see me? Or are you still there?
Okay.
Is he still there?
Steven, I'm sure Steven is still there.
Go up. See if
Steven, are you there?
No, he's out.
No, maybe he had to work.
Yeah.
Alfie, come. Okay. All right. That's Alfie's next.
But hi, Mom.
Hi, baby. Very proud of you, my love. Great job. You guys are amazing. You're stars. Mimi,
And hi, Mimi.
Hi,
Mom. Hi, Mimi.
good job, Alfie. I'm proud of you.
That's it. Thank you, Mimi.
Proud of you all. Good job.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Matthew.
How are
Congratulations. I don't see you. Get in the camera. I don't see you.
You see me?
Sit down.
You see me? Hi, Mom.
There we go.
Congratulations, Matthew.
Thank you. Hi, Dad.
Hey, buddy. Sorry, my camera doesn't work.
Congratulations, Matthew.
I should say hi to my mom.
Good. You hear me, buddy?
I hear you loud and
Yeah, my
clear.
camera doesn't work, buddy, for some reason. But I'm very proud of you guys. Excellent job.
Love you,
Thank you.
Mom. Love you, Dad. Love you, Mom.
Congratulations, Matt, from Chloe.
Hi, Chloe.
Hey there, Mother. Look at this.
Hi, Mark.
Got another champion certificate again.
Awesome job. Awesome. Congratulations to everybody. Love you.
Congratulations.
Merry Christmas to everyone and happy holidays.
Peter, go back.
Hey, my hero.
Hey, Nadia.
Bend down a bit.
Yeah, you did a great job. You're the best. I'm so proud of you, my.
Say thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Peter. Come, Nadia.
Hi, Nadia.
Go
Nadia,
back, Nadia. Hi, sweetie.
Hi, Mom. I just won this.
Well done.
I did the award.
Good job, sweetie. Keep up the good work.
Yes, we did the clay motion.
You did. You did an excellent job.
And I was with Vanessa, and Vanessa taught me how to do it.
Wow. You have some great teachers.
You want to see my name on it?
Sure.
You have to turn it around, Nadia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, look. Alex.
Nice. Nice. Well done, Nadia. Everybody, well done. Good job, everybody.
Anthony, be fresh.
Go back, go back.
Oh, there's mom.
There's your mom. Look, you see your mom?
Is your mom?
There we go. Yes.
Yeah, you're on mute.
You're on mute.
Louisa, you're on mute.
Hi, Luisa.
We can't hear you.
That's his mom, right?
Yeah.
Louisa, you're on mute.
Stop motion.
Can you hear us?
She has to do it.
Yeah. Louisa, you're on mute. Can you unmute yourself, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Okay, merci, Anthony.
Thank you, Anthony.
Okay.
Alex Ponte.
Alex Ponte, come on down.
All right, hi, Ma. Ma, where are you?
Hi.
Mommy, where are you? Where's my mother? She's not there. She left.
Probably the camera.
She got off.
She got off. That's terrible.
Okay, come on down.
I got it.
I'll push
Go
back.
back, Alex.
Your mom's right
I'm
there.
so proud of you. Proud of
Thanks.
everybody there. You guys did an amazing job.
You
All
mom.
of you, and you have such great teachers. Did you
Yeah.
thank everybody? Okay, good.
Yes.
Good job, okay?
Good job, Ponte.
I'll see you when you go. Bye.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Alex,
Good.
Hi, Ma.
Alex, bend down a bit. Yeah.
Where's Paul?
Come back.
Yeah.
Okay, you're next, Alex.
Gabriel.
Right there.
Come, Gabriel.
Susan.
Yeah. Hi, Mom. Look what I got. Okay. Yes. Voila. And this.
She's here. She's right here. Say hi.
Mommy Pasoli.
Gabriel. Gabriel, want to go?
Is Gabriel?
Good job,
Gabriel, come.
Yeah, Gabriel, come say hi to your mom.
With the camera.
Go back.
Back up a bit.
Oh, the
Go back. Right there.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, you're on mute.
You're mute.
the one. Yeah.
Hi, sweetheart. Good job. Congratulations to all of you. Beautiful.
Anyone else want to come say hi?
Good job, guys.
Nicholas.
All right. They're working?
Good job. All right.
Tell them.
Okay, thank you so
Bye,
much.
Mommy
Mommy.
Pasoli.
Bye, everyone.
All right. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Mommy
Happy
Pasoli.
holidays, Lou.
Luisa Pasoli.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Stay safe.
All right, we'll just say a big
Bye.
Bye, Pat.
Antoinette.
Good job, everybody.
Love you.
Be careful, be careful.
Bye.